Okay, you can imagine it was no easy feat to change Target Field from a baseball field to a football field. And Larry DeVito, the head groundskeeper here at Target Field, joins us to talk a little bit about the process.
Great, thanks for having me out.
Great to have you here. Let's talk about the process. So, I mean, somebody obviously came to you. I'm assuming it was David St. Peter. Someone said, hey, we're going to have another football game here at the stadium. What was your initial reaction?
Well, I like the time of year. It's a great time to grow grass, so I think we're going to recover pretty well from the game. The process is the same as we did for St. Thomas and St. John's a couple of years ago, and the big thing is just getting that mound out of the ground, getting that level, getting fresh sod in where the mound is, and then yesterday lining the football field, and today finishing the goalposts.
So how arduous of a process is it? I mean, is it a 4 or 5 day turnaround, or?
I'd say 4 days to get this ready for football and 4 to 5 to get it back for baseball.
Now, Larry, we were just talking about playing on dirt, and you've obviously seen this before, having done it before. Did you see an effect on that last game, and how does this dirt hold up when football is being played on it?
Dirt holds up really well in that we're going to groom it and water it just as we would for baseball and keep it firm but not too hard. It's great for kicking. The St. Thomas kickers loved it.
Really? So that's something me and Chris were just talking about. We thought it might affect the kickers in a negative way.
It would if we had rain or it was a soft day, but if we keep it firm, I think they get a clean sweep off the dirt. They're pretty happy with it.
So for the Twins fans out there, I got to ask you, you guys are in a pennant race. You're number one right now. You got a football game that's going to be played here. Any kind of nerves around, all right, we got to get this thing back to baseball ready?
The two key things are rebuilding the mound, which is about a 3-day process to build a mound to major league level, and our left fielder, and because the brunt of the play through the middle of the field will be in left field.
Any pitchers giving you razzing you a bit like, hey, man, you're going to play with my mound? I got good luck right now.
It's good to give it a fresh start. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's better. Who knows?
Talk a little bit more about the mound and that whole process. I know we have some incredible time-lapse video that we've been showing, but you actually have to dig it out, and it's a process. It's
a mini excavator that comes in, and then we got to scoop it out and put it in carts and get rid of it. It all comes up in chunks, so it's not really reusable. But it'll take a couple days to rebuild it, and then the third day to shape it and slope it and get the texture just right for what we need.
So Kyle and I both played, and one of the things that jumped out to us when we got here this morning was the fact by one of the end zone pylons is really right around home plate. How close is it to actual home plate? Is there any concern there about guys running over that, playing along those?
No, I think we're okay. Actually, the plate we use has a little bit of texture because we occasionally play in the rain with baseball. So we've got excellent wall padding around all the corners, as we do for our outfielders just for this game. So I think it's going to be a pretty safe place to play.
Can you talk a little bit, I heard for this configuration, like 35,000 fans, talk about the seats, the view. I mean, when you go to Target Field, there's not a bad seat in the house, really, but that's for a baseball game. Can you talk a little bit about the view here?
Well, it's a beautiful morning. As you can see, the sun's out, and this place looks like it was built for this team to play here. Look at the color of it,
Yep.
So there's still seats available. There are some obstructed view, but there's definitely about 35,000 good seats in this place for football, and it's exciting. And our video production crew does an unbelievable job of capturing the game on these two big video screens, things we can't do with live action for baseball that we can for football. So it's a really great experience for people.
Anything else you want to share with us that maybe we're not asking you because we're not head groundskeepers that we should know?
Well, one of the fortunate things of this summer was we did not have a concert, so I've been able to kind of groom and prep the grass for this game a lot better than I could if we had some concerts. So I'm feeling good about it. We're not expecting very much rain. There's a chance of a shower tomorrow, so I think it should play fairly well. But these are awfully big guys, so it's a bit of a challenge.
That's interesting, though. I hadn't thought about that. What's the difference in like a concert goers being in here versus football players?
Well, at the concert, you're covering the field. You're building a stage on it. There's a lot of traffic and wear on the field. It's a big negative, particularly in the summer to grass. So the grass kind of can take a downturn in the wrong direction, and has 2 to 3 weeks of recovery needed at times. So without it being covered this summer, it's pretty happy out there.
So the next home game for the Twins is when?
It'll be Friday night against Cleveland.
That's what I mean. That's a big game, right? So So basically, you're going to have about 7 days from when this game is done.
Right. Well, we're going to start on the mound right away because I think that's our number one priority, and then work on the grass as we go and be ready to go Friday night.
And we heard the Twins president said he wasn't concerned that there would be, I mean, he wouldn't do it if he didn't think it was going to be perfect for when the Twins are back again.
Yes, he's very well spoken.
He's got confidence in Larry. That's
Yeah,
why.
oh,
Exactly.
Must be
no
doing a good
pressure,
job.
Larry, but
No
it
pressure
better
at all.
be perfect. I love it. Well, Larry DeVito, head groundskeeper here at Target Field, an important job, and you did an incredible job
Yeah,
because
thank you.
it looks
Thank you.
It's great.
amazing. And
Thank you. My
Bison
staff was
fans will
unbelievable.
appreciate it. So thank you so much. Stay with us. Coming up next, we're going to be talking Twins again, Target Field again, and how did this all come about in the first place? Why are we playing football here at Target Field? Stay with us.